been brought, and this is how long you're supposed to wait for the goods, and also how much you're supposed to pay. But also when the goods arrive here in Kenya, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ndunde. If you're new here, karibu sana, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. So I would like to answer a few questions that have been asked for the past about 2-3 months by guys who have been watching my videos. So I have these questions in my phone, and I'm just going to answer them like really briefly and very fast, because I'm just too tired right now, but I want to answer them because I thought it would help. Hi Eva, I just followed you. Great content on the shipping video. So I had a few questions. How do you know if an agent is legit? Well, this question is a bit hard because I do not exactly know where you're shipping from, but if you're shipping from Alibaba, because that's where most people that have talked to me started shipping with, or have started looking for suppliers from there, I think you should go and check out where they have reviews, and then read the reviews, all of them. Do not leave out any. You need to do your due diligence. Look at the suppliers' reviews, because many people can leave comments. Even you, if you want, after buying, you can leave your comments there. So read those reviews, see if there is any red flag. If there is any red flag, please run for your life, because those suppliers can also run away with your money if you do not if you're not careful. Now, if you get contacts from me, all those suppliers that I give you, all of them are legit, and they are people that either I have worked with or have worked with someone that I know already. So that's question number one. When do you pay for shipping fee? Now, the shipping fee, it depends. Some suppliers will ask you after maybe you've gotten about maybe a carton of the item that you need. If it is the best way to explain this, some will ask for a very little amount for them to deliver to your warehouse, where you've given now the address for them to deliver your goods after you've bought from them and paid. They ask you for about 50 yuan, which is equivalent to about, let me just do the math quickly, which is about 950 to about 1900 2k, depending on where maybe they are located, to where your address is located. There are some who are nearer, which they may ask for 20 yuan, some 30. Now it really depends with a supplier, but mostly when your goods get now in Kenya, that's when you pay for shipping, after they've now been delivered to the warehouse. And then now the agent whom you used to ship the items, now when they have already brought the goods to Kenya now in Nairobi, they will send you a message, and then now you go and clear. That's when clearing, now that's when you pay for the shipping fee from there, because they will tell you this and this is what you shipped in. It was this big, or even before they get the items out of China, you can calculate the how big your consignment is, and that way you know how much you're going to pay. And also there's a rate at which per CBM is charged at the warehouse. I hope I'm very clear. So now with that CBM charge that they have now, the rate now, that's what you multiply with the how big the carton is, which is now the how big the box is. It's calculated in cubic meters, which is now called the CBM. CBM is the cubic meters. Yeah, now you multiply and you know how much you're supposed to pay. Now, so now sometimes, depending on which agency or agents you've used, they will tell you when the goods have been delivered to the warehouse in China, and they would also tell you this is how big the package is, this is what has been brought, and this is how long you're supposed to wait for the goods, and also how much you're supposed to pay. But also when the goods arrive here in Kenya, they send you a very big message. I think I have a sample of the message with me right here. as today is when I went to collect the goods. So I have a sample of the message right here. So I don't know if I can place it on the screen so you can see, but it says Ivakairanga container number. Also they give you container number. It's maybe 268. How many cartons? In this case it's 2 cartons, and then how many CBMs, which is 0.25. They give you the rate, how much the rate is, the amount that you're supposed to pay. They also give you details of the bank that you should send the money to, and the message, or you know, they are details of the account, the name now of the account. Yeah, so kindly come for your goods and come with the bank slip if you used a bank slip, or if you've gone to the bank to pay directly. But in this case, if you have an M-Pesa message that you use to send the money with, you just send them the message to their WhatsApp number, which is very, very easy. So NB, please note, goods exceeding 2 days from the arrival date at the warehouse will incur an extra charge, an extra storage fee. Thank you in advance. That's basically it, and that's what they send you. So now that we have that, the question also goes on to ask, then after buying stuff from a supplier, do they guarantee to drop them off to your shipping agents, or how does it work? Yes, there's that guarantee they can take. Now you either pay, but if the goods are exceeding the MOQ that they require, they can send it for you for free. If it's big, yani, if the consignment is too huge, they will send it for free. But if the consignment is about maybe just 1 box or 2 boxes, they may, not all of them, they may ask you to pay. Lastly, after you've shipped, are there any costs involved once they get to Kenya? The only charges that you're supposed to pay is now the shipping fee, which is now the transport that you've incurred for them to ship for you from China to here in Kenya. And then now you go and collect the goods. If you do not go yourself to collect the goods, of course, when you've already paid the amount, the shipping fee, now that's it, that's about it. Unless now you want someone to go pick it for you, like a taxi, or for them to send a taxi to you, that now is on you. You're the one who's supposed to pay for that, for the costs now from the warehouse to where you are. If now, assuming you're in town, if they send a taxi from, let's assume the warehouse is on Mombasa Road, so they will give the taxi. They have some taxi guys that they work with, or who just stand there to wait for guys to come and collect their goods. Or if you have your own, you can send your own. But if not, if the warehouse is one who's to look for someone to carry for you, then you have to pay the guy. That's about it. Like clearing and whatever. So yeah, that is some of the questions. Let me get more questions and answer here. So the last question that I found helpful, and maybe it is going to be helpful to a lot of you, is how can I import goods from China without me going there, and is it safe? Yes, it is very safe, but now you need to look for suppliers who will not scam you. And for one, me right here, I have those suppliers which go for 15,000. You get 6 contacts. Now these contacts, I'll break them down for you. You get 3 for suppliers of the categories that you need. Now let's assume it's bags. I'll give you 3 contacts. 3 contacts of suppliers, different suppliers selling bags, so you can choose, of course, a variety. And then I also give you the way now we pay. That's where most people wonder, like, how do you send money from now here to China to the suppliers? I have a contact of someone who's either based in China or based here in Kenya, but they have accounts with a bank in China, so that they are able to send the bank, the supplier, from now the bank account that they have there in China. And also they have an account here in Kenya where you can give them or send them the money in the account. And also it's easier for them to send the supplier because they have banks. It's just like someone who's in China and wants to pay here in Kenya. You must have a bank here in Kenya so that you can be able to, you know, transfer to another bank still here in Kenya. I hope you get that. So now when you send the person the money, that person now will also send the suppliers the money. It's easier for them because they have an account in China, so that they can send now the suppliers in China the money. I hope that's very, very clear. Now they operate just like M-Pesas. You send them, they make their own profit by sending the money out of their accounts. So yeah, they also have rates at which they exchange the money for you. From now the Kenyan currency which you send them, now they exchange it now to the Chinese yuan. Their currency is in yuan, and now they send the supplier. So is it safe for you to use suppliers while you're still here in Kenya? Yes, it is very safe, so that you are able to buy your goods and send them, the goods now arriving here in Kenya safely without any interference from anything or anyone. I hope that's very clear. If you have more questions, you can leave the questions down in the comments section, and I will be able to answer you. If I can also maybe do a video if I do not answer like extensively, because talking is much easier than typing. I'm not a typing person, forgive me on that. So I talk, explaining is what I know best. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if this video you find it helpful in any way, and if you know that it's going to help someone, please share it widely so that it can reach as many people as possible, because this year we are trying to make that money come to us. Is it by fire, by force? This year we must start our own businesses, and I'm here to help. So kindly reach out to me in whatever medium. I'm on Instagram at Ndunde1, and do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. If you do that, it's gonna help so many people get to watch this video, and also it will help reach more audience. We are helping people this year to open their businesses and to be financially stable. Sindio? All right, thank you guys. I'm gonna see you in my next video. Cheers.